Welcome back to Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars. We are at the Hotel Ubu, I think it was called. And we're talking to Lady something or other. And we're trying to find out if this Khan guy who bombed the cafe dressed as a clown, if he is around here, because this is the place where he is supposed to have stayed, according to the tailor.
I'm looking for a murderer.
Good heavens! You're a private detective.
That's correct, ma'am.
What's the term you Americans use? It's on the tip of my tongue.
I believe what you're thinking of is Dick.
Precisely.
Oh, the jokes in this game.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin.
Merlin?
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest.
Yeah, okay.
The man you know as Merlin is a fake.
What do you mean, sweetie?
He's a murderer. He also uses the name Khan.
I am shocked, Mr. Stobart. Shaken. I took him to be a gentleman, a man of honor. Do you know, I'd rather like to assist you in stitching him up.
Sure. We shake her
I
hand.
just couldn't bring myself to use the buzzer on this dear lady.
Oh.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more than an hour ago. He came downstairs and spoke to that clerk chappie. Something passed hands. I couldn't see what exactly.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than that. A bundle of papers, perhaps. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went out.
Okay, so it's in the hotel safe.
Are you sure you saw Merlin putting documents in the safe?
Yes, darling, positive.
I wonder what they were.
Obviously something of great importance.
Yeah, I'd sure like to get my hands on whatever it is. I'll bet they had something to do with Plantow's briefcase.
Or maybe it's just a newspaper. And he hasn't read it yet and doesn't want anyone else to read it. Or remove it, take it away, so he can't read it.
Has Merlin returned to the hotel?
No, he hasn't. Are you going to search his room?
If I could get in there, I would.
Okay, we can ask about
Did you
these
know
guys.
there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets. That doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
Well, true enough. Let's talk to this guy. He's reading the paper. Very noisily.
Excuse me, didn't I see your picture in the news?
Oh yeah,
You're
we
that
did.
Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but have
Unpronounceable.
you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
Do you recognize this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes, I know this man. Why do you carry his photograph?
I'm a private detective. What's your interest in Khan?
He is an enemy of my people.
You know he's a killer.
Of course, amongst other things.
Oh.
Would you help me investigate Khan?
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe. I cannot jeopardize my position as an honored guest of this country's government.
He's a... What? He's a Nobel Prize winner and a spy? What? Doesn't he want to do his research? Seems like a very strange person to send... oh well. Let's
Thanks
go
for
and
your
see
help.
if we can get
Goodbye.
into the safe. Okay, there's a phone booth here as well that we can't seem to use. Can we go over here and see if we can... Oh yeah.
There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 22 was Merlin.
22. And there's a key over there. Maybe we can pick that up.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You were trying to steal that key, no?
No way.
Just looking at
I
it.
want some information.
Who are you? The police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
Oh yeah, the safe.
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm
no,
sorry, monsieur.
please.
I must have some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry, I must insist on a more traditional identification.
Rats.
Why does he go on vacation and don't have identification? Well, maybe you can try and...
Do you have a guest by the name of Khan?
He knows
No,
that already.
monsieur. Perhaps you would care to check the register.
I already did.
Hello, you know I am telling the truth. May Saint Armand strike me down if I lie.
Well, he already knows. He's calling himself Merlin.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
What name?
I cannot tell you that.
It's Merlin, isn't it? Alias Khan, the clown.
I told you, I cannot tell you that.
But it is.
The man who calls himself Khan has a scar on his right cheek.
Vraiment? I tell you, I do not know a man named Khan.
Maybe not, but I'd noticed a change in his expression when I mentioned the scar. Hey, shake my hand.
I'd rather not, monsieur. I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his hand. Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Sure.
About the key hanging on the hook over there.
Oui, monsieur.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that
21.
room taken?
No. The guests checked out this morning.
Okay, can I take the room?
I'd like to check into room 21.
That is not possible.
How come? You said it was vacant.
It is reserved for another guest.
Rats.
No, monsieur. Dutch.
Dutch guests.
Do you know a man named Plantow?
No, monsieur.
Okay, fine. Let's go up. Don't think we can do anything else here with the things we've got. So let's go up and see what's over there. Maybe we can break into... That must be the room, right? We can't even go to those rooms. So that's number 21 and 22. It's
The
locked.
door was locked.
Of course, and this is also locked.
If the tailor's description was correct, this was the killer's room. The sign on the door read 22. The door was locked.
Yep. So we need to get that key. Somehow. We need to get that key. Maybe we could try...
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
Can we combine these? No.
Maybe not.
In the nose thing to give him the nose?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Well, she wanted to help though. Maybe she could convince
Hi,
the
ma'am.
guy.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I want the key.
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
Oh no!
Yes.
It's the key to an empty room.
And why, may I ask, do you wish to gain access to an empty room? Do you plan to squat?
No, ma'am.
Scouts or not?
I was never in the Boy Scouts, ma'am.
Oh, you should have been. What were your parents thinking of? It's a fine way for a boy to get licked into shape. Now tell me, why do you want to get into that room?
It's next to the room the killer is using.
Ah, so you plan to eavesdrop on Merlin?
I was hoping there might be a connecting door.
Well, how can I refuse? I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much use in this case, but a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
I knew it.
I say! You there? Flunky!
Oui, madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewellery for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh, bien sûr, madame.
Okay, and then he goes into the other room. A bit
Over to
awkwardly.
you, my dear.
And then we can pick up the key. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. There we go. Then we can get into this room.
The door was locked.
Well, yes. Here's the key then.
Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
Okay. So there's... Wait. This side, there is no connecting door. Unfortunately. There is a wardrobe here though.
It was a massive mahogany wardrobe.
Mahogany door. Oh, I mean a mahogany wardrobe.
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
Some papers here. We could take those instead of the ones in the safe. And there is a little cupboard here. A side
The cabinet
table.
was empty, but it smelt of onions. No kidding, it really did.
Onions. Oh wait, of course. We go out the window and then we go along the ledge and then into the other room. That's what they always do in the movies. And go out. And don't fall down, please. And the window is of course open. Careful. Careful. There we go. And this is the right room. Oh, there's something in, maybe something in here. Onions.
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
Maybe in his bed.
The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits.
Huh?
It was the battered leather briefcase I'd seen Plantar carrying just before he died.
Oh.
I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
Because the papers are in the safe. Sure. So let's check the wardrobe. Maybe we can go to Narnia. No.
The closet was a solid, impressive piece of antique furniture.
What? He just opens it and closes. Can we open the other one? No? Come on. I thought there were two. There are two.
The closet was a solid,
But there are two pieces I can click on. I can click on this. No? Maybe I have to look at this side. What? Okay, this is weird. Now the other one disappeared. No? There it is again. Okay. Open and close.
The closet was a...
Okay, there's nothing in there. Apparently. That's weird. You think there would be something in here? Maybe we can plant some evidence. Or maybe we could use something with this. Could put the nose in there. Is tissue? No. Just close it again then. And then we'll leave. Because there's nothing here.
It was Khan.
Oh.
I had the kind of feeling in my stomach that would usually send me running to the bathroom.
Oh, run to the wardrobe then. What? He might see him there.
As Khan opened the wardrobe, I was sure I was dead.
He
But
didn't
he
see
grabbed
him.
his pants quickly and didn't even see me.
Not that quickly. Oh, he's changing
I don't
pants.
usually spy on men getting changed. But this guy was a killer, and I didn't want any surprises.
He's gonna leave his
He
pants
left
there.
his checkered pants on the bed.
And then he left. Did the other guests see him come? I wonder. Might he have something in his pants? Forgot something in there? Oh, they're a bit dirty, aren't they? They're in the
I had
pocket.
that kind of feeling you only get from searching still warm pants. The pocket was empty.
Of course. The other pocket
There was
then.
nothing
Oh,
in the pocket.
what's
A
this?
strip along the side seam of the pants had been unpicked, then sewn back up with strong thread and a special stitch.
Very special. What could we open it with? With a key?
I couldn't do that. A strip along, then sewn back.
How do we open it? Can we... Oh,
I
turn
flipped the
them
pants
around.
over.
Aha.
I found an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues. But as I pulled it from the pocket, a strong thread came with it. A thread with a metal tag on the end.
Oh? A metal
The pocket
tag?
was-
Let's
I
take
found
this
nothing in the
pocket. No. What's this?
I
Oh,
pulled
there
on the
it
metal
is.
tag and the thread came out of the pants. It was like pulling out a ripcord.
I see. And then we turn around.
I turned the pants over again. I searched the pocket gingerly and found a pass card. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Right.
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Gruber Electronics
The
Corporation.
matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words, Club Alamut.
Well, well, well. Now we have some more information to share with Nico. And we will do that next time in Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars. I'll see you then. Bye!